there. So, actually, you know what? So my phone will be receiving me.
Yeah.
So I've got a portable charge. I'm just going to leave it there.
Okay.
you send that link?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It just came through. Yep. It should be on in about a minute, I think. Oh, come on. Maybe I'll just go to my... I might just take off the Wi-Fi. Come on. There we go. Yep. Oh, technical. Come on, load you. Piece of shit. Damn.
Mic check.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I sitting in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, good enough. Anyways, yeah. Damn, I'm just gonna assume it's the right link. You might have to let me know on that. Damn it! Should I do that YouTube? Should I do the Instagram video?
Yeah.
It deleted itself. All right. Hey guys, I'm just about to do my live Q&A. So follow the link, swipe up, and head to YouTube and hit me up with all your questions there. We'll also be doing a little... You're going to be asking me the questions.
Microphone's hot.
YOLO. Yeah? Calum difficulties. All right, are we live? Okay, where are the questions at? Oh, what's going on, guys? Thanks for coming over to my Q&A. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm excited to hear your questions and have a little chat here. So we're going to do a Q&A for about 15-20 minutes, and then we'll be doing a little giveaway, and I'll be talking about some other new things coming up soon. So, how's this going to work? I think, yeah, so basically go ahead, fire away some questions, and they're going to get sent to me here, and I could probably even just watch them straight from the live feed. Yeah, hit me up with some questions, and we'll get to it. All right, first question: when is Calum's flight from Min? I believe it's at 8:30 tonight. Hang on.
How much do you weigh, and what is your body fat percentage?
Okay. Right now, I currently weigh 231. My body fat percentage, I don't actually know. The last time, I do know it does stay quite lean all the time. Doesn't really go above 7%. So I would guess 7%. Yeah. Cardio? No. Not really. The only cardio that I do right now is I do a little bit of physical therapy still and walking my dog. And walking my dog in the mornings. He gives me all my cardio. So, what's in the shaker? I have some BCAAs. How is my leg getting on? My leg's doing quite well. I'm still going to physical therapy at least 3 times a week. I'm at about 128 degrees range of motion with my knee. So my goal is to get at least 7 degrees more. I want to get to 135, and then really start pushing my leg workouts again. I haven't really done a lot of leg workouts recently, so what exercise do I recommend for bigger quads? The first one, of course, is going to be squats. Top 3 would be squats, leg press, and leg extensions. I think they are the essentials for big quads. That's basically how I built mine up, using those 3. That's all I had at the start when I was training. Tips for getting seriously shredded. My tips for getting really shredded. That goes back to the competition days. It's first of all is maintaining a very strict diet. You have to cut out all this bull crap, sugars, unnecessary fats and calories that you find yourself consuming during the day. You got to first eliminate that, and then you have to be burning more calories than you're putting on over a period of time to get a nice gradual cut shred without burning off too much muscle. So you want to be very careful that you don't burn muscle when you're shredding, that you're maintaining high protein intake, limit your carbs and your fats and your sugars, and following a good training split. Cardio in the mornings usually helps. Fasted cardio, there's different techniques and tools that you can use. What do we got here? What happened to my arm? Well, this arm, I tore it. I had a re-tear a year ago, which now I've had the surgery last year, and it's now been, how many months has it been? October, December, January, February, March, April, May. We're in month 8, so I'm back to training upper body normal. I do have a little bit of a niggle in my tricep, in my elbow, but not enough to stop me from going to the gym and getting back to my usual training. Just can't go as heavy as I once did without my elbow. Hi, Calum. What's going on this? Where do we submit the questions? How many times do I eat a day? That's a good question. It does vary a little bit. I usually get up around 8 o'clock, have my breakfast, usually have a meal in the morning, and then I have a shake. And then I'll have lunch around 1 o'clock. I'll have a pre-workout shake, if that counts as a meal, I'm not sure, with a bagel, little meal, and then I'll have dinner. So about 4 or 5 times at the moment, with some shakes in between. Do you get back down to Geelong much? I haven't been to Geelong very much at all. Saw it on Current Affair or something last night, so I don't think I'm missing out on much there. But haven't been to Geelong for a while. Do you plan to compete still? Right now, my main priority is, of course, just to get my leg back on track where I can train it normally again. I'd love to compete again. This year probably it won't happen, to be realistic. I'm going to be still focusing on my training, getting back my muscle and stuff. I've caught up quite well, but if I do compete, maybe next year, 2020. What do we got here? Will you compete? Who's your inspiration? Who's my inspiration? My inspiration for a long time, I had 3. Biggest was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then 2 other bodybuilders, old school bodybuilders, was Dave Draper and Steve Reeves. I love Steve Reeves because he had these really good proportions, and they just had the best classic physiques. Dave Draper was an old school bodybuilder, blonde bodybuilder from California. I remember following his programs and his diets and stuff. I remember one of his diets, he was like a very old school hardcore mentality, and one of them was he would just to shred down, because he was a bit poor and stuff at the time, he would just eat like tuna and lettuce, tuna or rice and tuna and stuff, just cans of tuna. So I remember there was a few months where I was on that tuna diet. It did get me very lean, but I wasn't able to maintain a lot of muscle. So yeah. What else we got here? Any planned trips to? These questions are coming in. So, who build your bikes? I actually had Harley Davidson's Bartels in Marina Del Rey do all the customized work on my motorcycles, my V-rods. How often do you eat in and out? Quite often. I'd say I probably eat in and out. I go through phases. Sometimes I'll eat it. Almost 4 out of 5 post-workout meals will be in and out. And then sometimes I won't touch it for a month. So we have this very interesting relationship with in and out. Sometimes it's just, I've had enough of it and I need something different. But other times, 4 times a week, easily. Let's see what else we got here. It's really hard to. Alright, I'm just going to try and get. Bulk first or cut first? I would say, I think bulk first. If you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to cut, unless you already have the muscle, you need to build muscle first. So, but however, I think the most ideal is lean bulking. I think that's the goal of any bodybuilder. Build muscle, burn fat. Build muscle, burn fat. So why not both? What is your favourite cheat meal? Hard to say what a cheat meal is for me these days because I tend to eat a lot of cheat meal. I would say snacking on ice cream or chocolate. That's bad enough for me. I eat burgers regularly enough. But I would say just bulk ice cream on the couch. What's your squat PR? My best ever squat was 5 plates, I think it was, or 5.5.
495?
Yeah, 495 would be my best PR years ago. I am talking to that mic. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Open your ears up, buddy. Do any classic Aussie sayings you sick cunt? There's always classic Aussie sayings, mate. How big of a motivation was Ziz to you, bruh? Ziz, I didn't actually know a lot about Ziz until after he'd passed. I just won the Junior Mr. Universe 2011 in June, and I remember. I think it was about August that he came up on the news. So I think he was a big motivation for a lot of guys, and definitely had a great physique. So, but he wasn't I didn't actually know much about him until after he'd passed on. So yeah. Who is my favourite to win the Olympia this year? It's a good question. I haven't really thought about it a lot. I don't even know. Is Phil entering this year? He is. Phil. Sean. Who else are the big candidates? Big Ramy's out.
He's actually in.
Oh, he's in, is he?
Yeah.
I would say again between Phil and Sean. Maybe Sean can defend it again. Maybe Phil can get it back. I'm not sure, but I'd say toss up between them. Maybe Sean. Okay, where are we at? I'm going down to the bottom. Does it feel weird not having a beard? Yeah, I feel like something was missing for the first week when it was gone. But I'm used to it now, and it's nice, fresh start. So, yeah. What else we got there? No. What are your future plans? What are my future plans? All right. So right now, my current plans are I've been my top priority is my training, getting back my physique and working on that, as well as I've been doing a lot of acting classes and working on some different auditions. So my future plans right now are to continue to bodybuild and train, and then work on the acting classes and stuff, do some auditions, and hopefully get some roles down the track. We'll see. Yeah.
There's a lot of questions. What gel do you use?
Gel.
What product?
Oh, hair gel. Oh, I got some from my hairdresser. What was it? It was actually their brand, Nouveau, their hairstyle. Yeah, I used that for a while, and then there's another one. I think it was the beard. I can't even remember it. They sent it to me in a package. It was what was it? The original part. I can't remember. It was a brand. Favorite pair of shoes? Well, I'd have to say my favourites. I got 3. For a while there was the Prestos, but then they all got burnt out, and so then it was always the Chucks. Can't go wrong with Converse. Got a lot of those, and the Nikes and Converse, definitely the 2 biggest ones. What else we got here? Favorite music? When I'm training, I like a variety, but usually it's sometimes I listen to like deep house or club, electronic, something with a high energy. Yeah. What else we got? Traveling plans for this summer. I'll be in Greece in July. Sweden, Greece, and Croatia for 10. I'll be over there in Europe for 10 days in July. That's all I've got planned at the moment for overseas. What should I do if my left pec is smaller than my right? If you've got a muscle imbalance, then you should be doing a lot of like dumbbell individual exercises, like dumbbells, machine presses and stuff where you use each arm individually, so that way that you can let whichever one you have, let's say, was it the left pec is smaller than your right. If you have a muscle imbalance, then you want to be then pressing the weights and training it individually, so that you can catch up. If you're training it together, doing barbell bench presses or anything where you're doing it together, your right pec might be overpowering your left one, and it might not be able to catch up. So I'll do like dumbbell presses, cable flies, individual machine, hammer strength presses, things like that. Just avoid the barbells for a little while. Yeah. What else we got? How tall am I? Last time I checked, I was about 6'2". How's Rex doing? Rex is great. He got into a little bit of trouble the other day, but that's only normal for him. He's all good though. He's just turned. No, I've just had him a year. Today is a year that I've actually had him. So yeah. What else we got? Out of all my injuries, which one put me down the most? Definitely the quad tear was the hardest. That was the one that kind of threw me off for the longest, and was the hardest for me to bounce back and recover from physically and mentally. I'm still recovering from it, so yeah, definitely the quad tear was the biggest. Where are we at? What's your favourite flavour for a shake? Chocolate, by far. And if I can, add a banana into it. Choc banana is my number one flavour. Fats or carbs? Personally, both. But carbs, I respond best to carbs for fuel, for muscle building and stuff. You know, some of my friends they prefer to have no carbs until they're just around their training. I've got a friend who just has fats and protein a lot, but for me personally, carbs is what I need. Any thoughts? Canada. I'm not sure when I'll be in Canada next. I haven't got plans yet. Let's see. I gotta get down to these questions. Your favorite merch item? Oh, probably the. Well, these ones have just come out tomorrow, so I quite like these new designs, and we've got another one coming out tomorrow as well. Otherwise, apart from that, the ones with the skull cross is definitely my favourite, and the VM stringers. So yeah, they're my top merch designs. What you gonna do in Sweden? Not sure yet. I'll find out soon. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is the latest design coming out tomorrow. Can you see that? All right. It's kind of like this one and this one come out tomorrow, even though I haven't got the beard anymore, but it's definitely, putting a lot of thought and effort into that one. All right, so let's do this little giveaway. I've got a little giveaway. So we got 4. Okay, first prize, BCA hydration, watermelon gummy flavoured. For the first question, first one to guess, what breed is my dog? All right. So if you can guess what breed my dog is, I'm looking in here. Not a pit bull. English Bull Terrier. Zombies ate my pizza. Zombies ate my pizza. Damn staunch. And they'll send this out to you. All right? Perfect. Second one. Koala Freak. Pre-workout. Peach mango. This question. First person to guess. What is my favourite anime to watch? Let's see. Favorite anime to watch. All right. Waiting for it. Still guessing the last. Okay. Not One Punch. One Piece. Sean Miller. Okay, Sean Miller. One type of pre-workout. DM Staunch Nation, and they'll get that sent out to you. All right, you're the first one. Okay. You've got 2 more. Okay. Bum bag. What do we got? This is for third prize. Question. Who can guess? This might be a tricky one. What year was my last Mr. Universe title in? What year did I last win the Mr. Universe? All right. So they're still going for that. Okay. Win this bum bag or fanny pack if you guess what year was my last Universe title in Mr. Universe. Have you seen it yet? True, right? So I'm just saying a lot of.
Is it?
That's it.
Is that what?
Which one?
Is it?
No.
No.
No, later. Oh, here we go. It was. We got Blitz Blood Fan, 2015. That is correct. Blitz Blood Fan. DM Staunch Nation, and I'll get this sent out to you. All right. Last question. Okay, last one. We'll get the newest Von Moger merch shirt. And the question is, let's see, who can guess? Right, I'm going to let these answers slow down for a second. Okay. All right. Who can guess? How many years have I been weightlifting for? So, how many years have I lifted weights for? Alright. Need a number of years. Let's see. I'll give you a clue. It's half my age. No. Half the time I've been alive. Never. Good answer. Never. This is the last question. Damn. Not knowing. Damn. Alright. Have you seen it? It's. Oh.
I've seen it.
Yeah. The answer?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No. How many years have I been weightlifting for? Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, for one down.
That's it.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Hang on. Still waiting. 2005. Not when did I start, just how many years? I need not 5, not 45, not 30, not 9, 13, 14. Trading Tree. There you go. Trading Tree. You got it first. So, DM Staunch Nation. I'll send you out the shirt. No worries. Alright, so that's it for the giveaways. Before we wrap this up, got a little announcement. Want to go over again with you guys. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, so I've got to log in. Damn it. Alright, so again, another announcement. I have just recently launched my new membership website. So it's on calumvonmoger.com. You'll see the link there. It's been something I've been waiting for a long time to do. Probably because last year I was out of commission. I had to stop training for a long time. Focus everything on my physical therapy. So all that had to get put on hold. So finally this year, I've been able to get back to my training and weights and everything. So I'm putting all my effort, all my energies and stuff in the gym. I'm also going to be logging it into and creating this content for my new membership site. It's a much better, more improved version from the last one. You have access to not only all my favorite training splits, you got a whole year's worth in there already. You sign up, you'll also get my workout of the day. So I'm going to be going over there, exclusive content. We'll be doing live videos, training tips and stuff like that. There's a private Instagram where I'll be doing some videos every week, going through for you guys, even, some of you who are new to the weights, new to weightlifting and stuff. I'm really keen to share with you the knowledge and stuff that I learned over the years and how I've been able to build up my physique, especially after going through such a terrible injury last year and losing so much of my muscle mass. I lost like 45, 50 pounds of muscle, and then reapplying all of my knowledge and putting it all back into my training and coming back. So I've been able to climb back up. I've just had this cold, which kind of threw me off for the last 2 weeks, but I got up to 240 pounds again, and this is just, again, applying all my training knowledge, correct nutrition. So there's a whole nutrition guide in there, everything that you need for your workouts, for your nutrition, everything that I've learned, I've put into there. So that's now live. Just head over to calumvonmoger.com and you can follow the prompts there. Do we have any? 50% off for the link below for the first 500 members. So first 500 signups, you get 50% off. So that's $7.95 a month, and you get full access with me for training. We'll be going through. That's for life, even better. Jeez. So 50% off for life for the first 500 members that sign up now. You get full access to all my workouts, and I'm going to be continuously uploading new workouts every week, going over all my tips and stuff like that with you guys there. We can interact through Instagram and stuff. You can hit me with questions there and do some live stuff there too. So I look forward to working with you guys there. This is instead of, I don't do any online coaching. I don't do any of that sort of stuff. I haven't got time to sit there and go over that. But my membership side is something that I put in a lot of time and effort into in generating content and showing you exactly how I train and how I can help you through what I've learned. So again, hit the link below, have a look, check it out, and look forward to seeing you there. Yeah, exactly. You get all lots of perks as well. You get discounts off all your merch, staunch products and stuff, supplements. There'll be tons of you get first access for access to any promotions, deals that I've got going on for new products, new launches, new supplements, anything. You'll all find it there first of all. So you guys get first hit. Everyone else will have to wait until later. So thank you so much for tuning in to my Q&A today. It's great to sit here and catch up on everything. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to catching up with you guys in the gym soon. Peace out, Cub Scout. Catch you later. No worries.